On behalf of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouly attended the opening session of a high-level discussion at the UN Climate Summit COP29 in Baku, Azerbaijan. Accompanied by Environment Minister Yasmin Fouad, Prime Minister Madbouly will join several leaders and heads of governments in roundtable discussions on key climate action topics, including mitigation, adaptation, and climate finance. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouly participated in a roundtable during the high-level segment of COP29. He stated that Egypt has made significant efforts to create the necessary environments for achieving its ambitious renewable energy goal, aiming for 42% of its energy supply to come from renewable sources by 2030. Madbouly emphasized the importance of establishing a new collective target supported by the right tools to meet both current and future nationally determined climate contributions. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouly emphasized Egypt's commitment to boosting trade, investment and cooperation in key sectors including energy, transportation and pharmaceuticals. He shared these goals during the meeting with his Azerbaijani counterpart, Ali Azadov, on the sidelines of COP29. Madbouly also announced that a joint high-level committee between the two countries will meet in the first quarter of 2025. The Extraordinary Arab and Islamic Summit held in Riyadh has issued a draft resolution addressing the ongoing Israeli wars on Gaza and Lebanon. The summit called for global support to freeze Israel's membership at the UN and endorsed the Egyptian-Qatari mediation efforts to secure a ceasefire. Attended by more than 50 heads of state, the government from across the Arab and Islamic world, the summit also supported Egypt's initiative to form a national unity government among Palestinian factions. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Immigration Badr Abdelati and his Somali counterpart Ahmed Maalim Fiqi discussed the progress of implementing outcomes from their bilateral summit as well as a trilateral summit with Eritrea. The two sides agreed to continue joint consultations on matters of mutual concern. Abdelati reaffirmed Egypt's support for Somalia's sovereignty, safety, unity, territorial integrity, state institutions and counter-terrorism efforts, while denouncing any interference in its internal affairs. He also expressed Egypt's commitment to strengthening peace and security in Africa, especially in the Horn of Africa. Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdelati and Moroccan counterpart Nasser Bourita discussed strengthening bilateral ties on various fronts. On the sidelines of the Arab-Islamic Summit in Riyadh, Abdelati emphasized Egypt's efforts to end Israeli aggression against Gaza and Lebanon, secure a ceasefire and facilitate humanitarian aid. They also exchanged views on the Libyan crisis, Sudan and the situation in the Horn of Africa.